Man, trouble is all around, and it can really trip us up. And I've been so encouraged recently, just studying through the book of First Samuel, teaching it, and learning about not only Saul and what like things that like ruined his life, but also like watching David navigate through different like just powerful stuff that happened to him. Like we look at David and we go, man, he's the man. He's the man after the Lord's own heart. But we often sometimes can look past some of the trouble that he faced. Like even in the beginning, he goes from this incredible experience of slaying this giant, becoming famous. It's like so just in a matter of just a short amount of time, he becomes famous. They write songs about him, like he's slain his thousands. They compare him in the songs to the king of Israel. That Saul has slayed his thousands, but David has slayed his tens of thousands. So he's got all this like huge upswing going on in his life. And we know how intoxicating, fame or recognition of any kind is. He's got that going. He's probably riding that wave of momentum. He gets to marry the king's daughter, moves into the castle, becomes best friends with the prince, Jonathan. And like life is good, man. And then all of a sudden, like the king gets jealous of him. And the king literally tries to kill him, throws his spear at him. And through a course of events, man, David has to flee for his life. He has to like he loses his best friend, his home, his wife, and his position in the kingdom all in a day. And he doesn't have anything. He's fleeing the scene, like he's fleeing for his life. He's running to just self-preservation. He has no other choice. And where he goes is he goes to a house of worship. And I love this like it's 1 Samuel chapter 21. And as he goes to the priest, he's asking him for food, and he gets food. He gets some bread, and he says, "Man, I had to leave in such haste. I don't even have a weapon. Do you have a sword here?" And like, which is kind of an odd thing, like to ask the priest for, "Is there a sword here in the house of worship?" And he says, "Yeah, there it is. Goliath's sword is here." And man, I can just see David breaking out. Like it's wrapped in a cloth, and they unwrap it, and David remembers it as he's unwrapping it, and he sees it. It's been some time since he's seen it, and he says, "Yeah, there's none like it. I'll take it." And I think what the Lord is doing there, man, is he's reminding David in this time of trouble of his faithfulness. He's reminding not David of David's faithfulness, which is certainly a reminder of that, but it's a reminder of the faithfulness of God. Like, David, remember when you were going after that giant, and when everything started moving up in your life, remember that it was your faithfulness to me and my faithfulness to you, and remember the sword. And there's just so many things that just kind of blow my mind about that story, but one is just the heart of God to give us a reminder. It's like what's given to the king is never forgotten. Like David is the one that gave that sword to the house of worship, and now the king is giving it back. And I'm reminded that you can't outgive God. I'm reminded of so many things in this, but it's just so encouraging to me that one, here's a guy after the Lord's own heart that faced a lot of trouble in his life, and the Lord was good to him by giving him faithful reminders of past victories to keep him encouraged during the times of trouble. So if you're facing trouble today, man, what I want to encourage you is look around. Look around for the reminders of the Lord that will keep you encouraged as you navigate through the troubling waters that you're in right now. I hope you have a great week, and I can't wait to share with you next time.